put in a performance. 94 for 3. Still plenty to come. Hardik Pandya, Akshay Patel.
Abhishek Sharma has missed out on 100.
Good from Chamira. Was expensive in his first over. Just on the point I was making about Abhishek and how dominant he's been throughout this tournament. Abhishek Sharma 309, and then you've got Shubman and Tilak just over 100. Surya Kumar and Sanju Samson 71 and 70. Top scorers for India through the tournament. That's how good he has been. Oh, beautifully timed. Away through extra cover for 4.
This man has got loads of talent, Tilak Verma. Loads of talent. Look at the ease with which he's hammered that ball away. And that was pretty quick as well, 143 kilometers per hour, so it wasn't a slow delivery. It was on the up. He's played it on the up. And not only played it on the up, he's hit it between the two fielders. Beautiful.
Two genuine batters in Hardik Pandya and Akshay Patel. And power from Harshit Rana. Can't catch up with that. Pakistan, the DP World Asia Cup final for 2025. First time they've met in an Asia Cup final. Just the one. 100 comes up. Exactly 10 and over. India going at that.
Makes it look so simple, isn't it? Makes it look so simple, isn't it? You can see that. You can see that. Got a high back lift and the follow through. Got a high back lift and the follow through also going over the.
Pratikshana and Wanindu Hasaranga with a very tidy over pick.
Mohammed with that sign, and I asked somebody what was that about. Sanju Samson quick to seize on that opportunity, go on to the back foot, make use of the crease, hit it with the turn, the googly coming in. Yes, I saw a hoarding of His Highness Sheikh Mohammed with that sign, and I asked somebody over here, what does that mean? Said that it means that it's
nicely done. Just a little dink into the onside, didn't go beyond the 30-yard circle, and they picked up too comfortably.
I think this is a wonderful opportunity for both Samson and Tilak Verma to get some runs. Another 9 overs to go after this ball is bowled.
Time that India just struggled a little bit against Bangladesh a couple of nights ago. Mentioned they were 96 for 2 at the 10 over mark. It's in the gap as well. Should be a couple more. A little bit of angle into the pads and he puts it away. Pads and he puts it away.
Magnificent shot that. Magnificent shot that. We talk about the talent struck. There's a field. We talk about the talent struck. There's a fielder there, but he's just watching the ball, just like all of us were watching. Just watching the ball, just like all of us were watching. Oh, oh.
It's that hard. Balls for 2, but it's not on. It's that hard. Balls for 2, but it's not on. Something in the region of 180, 190 minimum from here.
.126 now, we're into 13th over. Tilak's strike rate is 150. Sanju Samson's strike rate is 163. This part strike, only 21 dot balls. And that's adds extra pressure on a bowler, on a team. We're into 13th over. Adds extra pressure on a bowler, on a team. We're into 13th over. It appears.
This time it's still calling Sanju Samson for the second.
And that matters even in this format. Running between the wicket is also so important, crucial.
Even Tilak Verma is a terrific T20 player. Wide range of shots, runs well. Too many shots that's it can be unorthodox, especially Tilak can play the reverse sweep as well. So 133 for 3. 33 for 3. 22 Samson.
Takes about
22 Samson.
takes about 4 weeks at least. 4 weeks at least. And coming back to the batting of Abhishek Sharma. Abhishek Sharma. It's above 150. Both of them. It's above 150. Both of them.
Yeah, that will be a terrific contest. It'll be standard one even in the IPL, whereas it's when someone calls and says we need tickets, we say we don't have a chapne ka machine. On the bounce to long off. And whether you like it or not, it'll be a much awaited clash, you know. For 3, the highest scores in this tournament. Afghanistan 188, India 188. An India-Pakistan game, India getting 174. They look good to beat all that today. 6 overs left. I think both ends will attack now.
That's what T20 cricket is all about. If you can't hit the boundaries, rotate the strikes. Don't eat the balls. Only 21 dot balls in Indian innings out of 14.1 overs. This partnership is worth now 48 of 33 deliveries. They're looking in control here. Absolutely.
That's clean. Down the ground for 6. So the 50 partnership comes up.
Effortless, clean as a whistle. There was a fielder there, but it was over the fielder, into the stands, picked up a leg break, cleared his front foot, and then went straight. 82 meters.
There's power in his game. He's a power player. Sanju Samson.
That too against one of the best cricketers, spinners in world cricket, Srilanka, who's conceded 34 runs and a wicket, bowling his last over of his quota. Let's have a look at the 6 again. The leg break, he picked up, quicker one, cleared the front foot, and they went straight instead of going towards mid-wicket.
He'll have his own ideas as well, Tilak Verma. Sanju Samson mentioned the last 5 or 6 innings he's not had a proper hit. 32 from 19 will do his confidence no harm whatsoever.
That's a tick today. He's got his turn. 32 on 19, 2, 7 and a 4, and
this is a good partnership. It's a good mix of power hitting and rotating the strike. He's struggling.
I don't know why he's bowling. He's their main cricketer. If he's struggling, this game doesn't mean aggravate that injury.
So 11 of the over, 15 gone. So 150 for 3, going at exactly 10 runs per over at the moment, India. The last 5 overs, you'd expect at least 60. Them to just up the ante, go up to 12s. They've got 7 wickets in hand, some powerful hitters still to come. So Shanaka into the attack.
Bowling his second over. He does a lot of variations. Shanaka, 12 and over will take the India to 210. They're definitely on their way.
But really good partnership this.
Very important one, especially for Sanju Samson. Both played their shots, took their time, and with a very healthy strike rate, no problem whatsoever. Didn't trouble, no spinner troubled them at all.
So a free hit.
That's a double whammy. Absolutely. 19 conceded and a free hit. Happening for Sri Lanka. Let's have a look at the front foot. Line belongs to the umpire.
Real pressure on the bowler now. Early in the over, he's been hit for 6. This is a free. Just taking the pace off. See that coming with the 3 men behind the wicket, all in the ring.
Sanju, look at that shot, and of course Tilak Verma. This partnership is now worth 66 of 41 deliveries.
.158. Wide signal.
Look at that strike rate. 550s, 141. Proper all-rounder when you talk about all-rounders. Hardik Pandya can bowl. Look, you've seen his strike rate, and he's a gun fielder.
Good delivery right up in the block hole. Now he's there because Sanju Samson entertained. Did a good little cameo there till this happened, and a good running catch.
Cross seam delivery. Just lost his balance there, in my opinion. And a brilliant catch by the skipper. He had to kind of balance himself, and meanwhile he has to keep an eye on the ball as well. They are very well judged catch by the skipper.
.11 of the over so far. Still to come, Akshar Patel. Harshit Rana playing today, so some pace for India. So 16 gone, 162 for 4.
sitting pretty at the moment. 162 for 4. There's been some really good overs, some good building blocks, not too many satellite dishes on top of these buildings. Just 4 at this stage and 4 overs to go. They are sitting pretty right now, India. And I think this has gone very nicely for them today. They said at the toss they were happy to bat. That would have been their choice. That's gone high. This will be a good catch if it's taken. Oh, it's a very good catch indeed. That's a beauty. That is an outstanding catch from Tamir off his own bowling. He had to travel so far to get that. He's all smiles as well as you'd expect. Really good catch. Good work.
Yes, absolutely. And when a bowler makes that kind of an effort, it sometimes makes you think, does he not have any faith in his fielders? Look at that. It's gone miles up in the air. Didn't quite connect it. It was the length ball. It was what you would call a ball in the slot for the big shot. But this is a magnificent catch. To turn back from his follow through and then run backwards and take that catch, it is special, outstanding. Hardik gone for 2, 162 for 5, first ball of the 17th over.
We have seen 2 magnificent catches today. Tikshana 1, Chamira another. 2 beauties. Akshar Patel in at number 7. 10 and over India. A dot ball. That's been a little bit of a rarity throughout the entire evening so far.
Seven innings. He's also got a good strike rate, 138. He's batted up the order last year in the ICC World T20 Championship. But this time around, batting a little bit lower than what he did for India that time around.
Enjoy this opportunity with that strike rate of his. Just 2 balls into the 17th over. Oh, having a bit of a dip with that one. Looking to advance. Trying to go with extra cover.
He's made a very good comeback, Chamira. The first over was an expensive over. The next over was a pretty decent over. And now he's taken the wicket of Hardik Pandya. Hardik Pandya, who actually relishes coming into bat in such situations where he can start clobbering the ball into the crowd straight away. He was looking to do that when he got out. So Chamira certainly has come back well. He's done really well. The economy is 8 runs and over, but he's taken a wicket, which makes a difference. You take a couple of wickets, and then if you have an economy of over 7.58, doesn't really matter too much.
Directed to the body, nicely played. It's just going to be the 1 down there. Had a quick shot of Srilanka. He said he wanted to restrict him about 175. That'll be some going. Here's another look at that dismissal. Just look at the ground that Chamira covers here. And he has to grasp this at the last minute. 2 hands. Brilliant. Really good. Good balance.
And when you look at that catch, you realize that I don't think the fielder would have been able to field at deep mid-wicket, would have been able to get to the ball. So he knew himself, Chamira, that he had to make the effort. Oh, what a magnificent effort that was.
Oh, that's clever. Over the top. Off the stumps. Running away in 4. Fine improvisation from Tilak.
It is a fine improvisation. We've seen him do it so often in the IPL. Very seldom has he missed this kind of a scoop shot. Look at the way he sort of anticipates that this is going to be a fuller length delivery and plays the scoop shot. Sometimes batters try to read the bowler's mind. They can get it wrong, but not this time. He got it absolutely spot on. Gets a boundary. Tilak Verma.
A wicket off the first ball this over. A couple of dot balls. Now a boundary. Takes it to 5. So good stuff from Chamira. The boundary riders. You've got 3 on the leg side. On the off. A lot of the captains have had problems with their getting the overs in time throughout this tournament. Last ball. Oh, it's through. Should have been stopped. Sri Lanka had been a little bit sloppy today in some instances. Ends up 7 off the over, 169 for 5. So 169 for 5. We've still got 3 overs to go. Highest team totals: Afghanistan versus Hong Kong, China, 188 for 6. That's the best, along with India versus Oman, 188 for 8. Well set now for a bit of a thrash for the last 3 overs. Akshar Patel on strike. Chara was certainly not at his best in the first 3 overs he bowled today. Just couldn't find his line right. Left and right opening baiting combination certainly gave him a few issues. And he got some tap. He bowled too much on the pads. Normally gets a breakthrough right at the top.
He's a pretty good bowler. Tushara bowls at round arm slingy type of action. Can be a little bit difficult for the batters to read with that round armish action.
Strike rate of 146.5 for the moment for Tilak Verma. 41 off 28. He's really played nicely. Going to work that one on the onside. About a shy at the stumps. One of the features today has been the catching for Sri Lanka. It's been really good work, actually. This was very sharp. Real time. Great stuff. Tikshana. Another very good catch from the captain. And this was probably the pick. He had to stop and turn and see if anyone was going initially. And then she went after it and took the catch. Brilliant. Testing the umpire, decides that's a wide. Tushara wasn't particularly happy about that in the end. He goes running back now, so obviously the time is running out for Sri Lanka.
Yes, I probably have to have one fielder less outside the 30-meter circle. The innings are supposed to close at 20:16 local time.
Jam down on that. This is going to scramble through for 1, I think. No. Touch and turn. Back for the second.
Good tactic that by Akshar Patel. He took that first run very, very slowly, but he had his eye on the fielder, almost daring the fielder to throw at the stumps, knowing that there was a long on deep. And so the second run became available. Very clever.
Bouncing across, can't get that one away. Another dot ball. These overs to the end are starting to get a little bit tight. The previous one was tight. This has now gone for 5. Still 2 balls to go in it though. There's the tough balls for Tushara. He's about to finish this spell. that's clever. Very clever indeed. He knew it was going to be wide and just ran it off the face of the bat for 4.
Akshar Patel has developed so well as a cricketer. Captain of an IPL team as well, so he knows tactics. He knows how to play, and this is a very clever shot. You saw a little earlier as well, taking that first run, little slowly, daring the fielder to have a go at the stumps, and then when he did, converting that 1 run into 2, and now this boundary, opening the face of the bat. Very good from Akshar Patel.
Hard down the ground now. That's straight. They might be able to come back for the second. No, they'll decide against it, I think. Yep, that's the correct call. 10 off that over in the end. 18 done. 179 for 5. That power play from India today was so powerful. Lost the 1 wicket, that of Gill with that brilliant catch from Tikshana, but Abhishek was outstanding. Boundaries again. I know that Sonny said he threw 100 away. I think you're exactly right, but he played absolutely superbly while he was there, that's for sure. Tikshana again. Big game tomorrow, of course. What a beauty this is going to be. India versus Pakistan. Pakistan have got some quicks that have come to the fore. There's one. House is the other. Bumrah's there. 2 skippers as well. And it's the big final. First time in 41 years on Sunday, 28th. Got that over the top of the keeper in the end with a bit of spin on as well. And it's gone for 4.
Well, that's not most clever thing to do, because you could damage your ankle if you step on the ball. Looking to play the sweep shot, getting a top edge. The short third and the short fine are both in the 30-meter circle, so made it difficult. And then the ball spinning away. Look at that. Oh, you don't want to do that. You don't want to step on the ball. Particularly if you're a bowler. I don't think that 1 run matters so much. The boundary being given. The umpire was waiting for the TV umpire to confirm, which is fair.
On his way to the change room. Well, that's going to be called a wide. Six wides. A couple of no balls as well. It's slower, just a bit of purchase, which is going to interest 1 or 2 of the Indian bowlers when they get an opportunity to bowl a bit later on. Firing that in towards the pads, scrambling down that end. A direct hit might have been interesting. Missed by some distance.
A little slow. I think it was probably a little bit more deliberately. But now he sees the wicketkeeper closing in on the ball, or he could have been in trouble. He could.
47. Strike rate's been terrific at 152. Firing that down. 188 on the board now. He calls the other 2 highest total so far in this. was club. 10 off that over, 189 for 5. So many captains have had their problems with getting the overs in time. Here's another one tonight. Sri Lanka has...
Will India be able to take advantage of that? Get to 200. 11 runs needed for 206 deliveries.
To keep it tight and to save those boundaries. That's what you're looking to do, save boundaries. We get towards the end. There's plenty of room on the leg side. Like Varma's just having a couple of issues with something that's flown in his eye, I think.
That ointment sometimes might have leaked into the eyes.
Oh, we look at this.
Well, as with every India-Pakistan game, it should be a cracker of a game. Pakistan, having lost both their matches against India this time around, would be... And the captain, Srilanka Yadav, he looks relaxed. He's a pretty relaxed character. India have done really well. They've batted well. They've bowled well. It's not quite up to their usual standards. And sometimes it can be because of the ring of fire which is there, the lights that can also affect your catching. But then when you look at what the Bangladeshi fielders did the other day, and even what Sri Lanka have done today, the Indians certainly need to improve on that aspect, the catching.
Chamira to start the final over. Lovely line, lovely length. You cannot do too much with that.
There's nothing like a good Yorker towards the end. And if a fast bowler can get the Yorker on target like Chamira did, not much a batter can do. There's another one, an absolute brilliant exponent of the Yorker. And the slow Yorker as well. Not just the fast Yorker, the slow Yorker. To get the slow Yorker on target like Bumrah does is truly incredible.
He's an exceptional talent, unbelievable talent. Resting up for the big final is Bumrah. It's got a ball wide of the off stump. Stay away from that boundary on the leg side where there's no boundary riders. From mid wicket through to fine leg. We go, there's the boundary riders, there's that long on. Only man boundary riding there on the leg side. That's why the line is being bowled at this stage. And again, it's going to be exercise for the umpire though. Wide has been called.
Well, at that pace, if the ball gets a little bit of an outside edge, it's going to fly over that fielder at short third, or what you would maybe call deep second slip or third slip.
Has played very well. He's just striding around there at the non-striker's end at the moment. He'd love to get down on strike. He's on 48. At the moment, it's Aksa Patel who's on strike with a dozen. It's good work, really good work. Tilak Varma does get down to the business end.
This is a very good start to the final over. Very good start. Just 3 runs so far and 1 wide. This is an excellent bit of fielding by the fielder there. He's in form. He is in form. He took a super catch, and now this brilliant save. He saved 3 runs.
On 48. Might have got a nick on that. I heard a bit of a noise. They're going to scamper through for one. So there was a nick. So he moves to 49. Very, very fine nick on a full toss. Animated tonight. Son of Jay Surya has been doing a lot of charges. He's out there at the halfway mark, having a big chat to his team. He doesn't do much talking that we see anyway. 2 balls left, squeezed away. Just going to be the one. No, they're going to come back for 2.